Hello everyone, today I have another Black and White 2 match. This is going to be my third upload of Black and White 2, and this time it's actually a UU match, so I'm trying a lot of new things that have been released, either with their Dream World abilities or with their Move Tutor moves. Alright, so let's get the match underway. I'm going to lead off with the Zelf, he's going to lead off with his Crobat, and I know that Crobat's going to be a lot faster than me, and so I'm just going to go into Alomomola because I figured even if he taunts me, I can take it and, scald him and hope for the burn. So he does go for taunt like I predicted, and he actually sets up a rain dance as I go for the scald, which is going to be a little more boosted and it's going to get the burn on him. So now what I'm going to do is go into Shaman, thinking he's probably going to want to switch out because his Crobat is pretty crippled now and he's probably going to want to switch into his Kingdra, which he does. So I figured Shaman's the best thing to take on his Kingdra. And unfortunately he has a substitute Kingdra, and I was totally afraid that he would be the Dragon Dance variant. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to have to switch out, go into Alomomola because he has revealed to be a physical set, whether he has Dragon Dance or not. And I know that Alomomola, with its amazing physical bulk, can really take it on very well. And this Alomomola has Regenerator, which is its hidden ability. So every time I switch out, I will restore 33% of my health. So now what I'm going to do is go into my Flygon. Unfortunately for me, he predicts that. I thought he might predict that, but at the same time, I kind of wanted to play it safe. Obviously it was more of a risk for me, so now I'm going to go into a Zelf, go for the U-turn, go into Shaman, and because I figured the rain would stop right there, and I am a specially defensive Shaman, so I know I can take any hit from the Zapdos, even if he does have Heat Wave or Hidden Power Ice. As you can see, he hit me with Hidden Power Ice, and it didn't really do that much at all. So I'm going to get a Leech Seed on him and a Toxic, and unfortunately he also has Rain Dance on his Zapdos, so that's going to be something I'm going to have to get around. But I make a good play here and predict to switch and set up a substitute as he actually goes out into his Almond Star, which is great for me because I can smash him with a Seed Flare, and because he has Life Orb, that's actually going to kill him. And so one of his main Rain Sweepers is gone, so that's really good for me. But now he's going to switch into Crobat. I'm afraid of him having the Brave Bird, even though he's burned. I probably will take a lot of damage from that. So I'm going to go into Alomomola again, knowing that I can wall him completely, and he actually reveals that he has Roost, which means he doesn't have Brave Bird at all, which is going to really come in handy later on in this match. As you'll see, it's going to help me a lot that he does not have Brave Bird. So now I'm just going to leave in Alomomola, predicting his switch again and going for Scald, hoping to burn anything that he sends in. I do get the burn, but unfortunately it is on Roserade, who can remove the burn once it switches out. So now what I'm going to do is go into Shaman, who I feel can kind of take a hit, especially because I've predicted the Sleep Powder, and it misses, which is good for me, so I can set up a sub. Unfortunately for me, he does go for Sludge Bomb here, and right here I'm going to go for Seed Flare just to hope to get the special defense drop. Unfortunately it does not happen, but I don't want to switch anything into his Roserade because I don't want anything to sleep or anything to take, a Giga Drain or a Sludge Bomb. So now I'm going to go into Heracross here, and he's going to switch out into his Blastoise, being afraid of that, so that's great for me. So I'm going to predict that, set up a sub, and go for Mega Horn on his switch. He breaks my sub with a Scald, and now I'm just going to kill his Blastoise off with a Mega Horn. And because I am Moxie Heracross, who is now released, which is a great Pokemon by the way, I'm actually going to do a lot of damage to anything he brings in, and knowing now that his Crobat does not have Brave Bird, I am safe to just go for the Mega Horn on it and do a pretty solid chunk, even though he 4 times resists it. And now I can go for a close combat, and anything he brings in, even if it is Zapdos, I figured it would die because I'm at +1. So now I'm at +2, I believe, or +3 is it? I don't remember. But he's going to go into Kingdra. I know he's going to outspeed, and I'm not going to want to lose my Heracross just yet. So I'm going to bring in Alomomola one more time to take any hit he goes for. Again, Alomomola completely walls his Kingdra, and unfortunately there's really not much I can do to him because all I have is Scald, Toxic, Protect, and Wish, none of which will do anything to his Kingdra. So it's going to be kind of a stall fest here because I know I can survive any hit of his, he can survive any hit of mine, and he has a sub up. So this is just kind of a few turns of him doing the same thing, hitting me with Outrage, me recovering it all off. And right here he's actually going to get a critical hit, and if I hadn't wished that turn, that would have been very bad for me. I would have had to have been forced to switch out my Alomomola, but luckily for me I do survive with 1 HP. I'm going to get the wish, and right here what's going to happen is he's going to pull a switch into his Roserade, knowing that he can threaten my Alomomola, and I'm very aware of that too, so I'm going to have to switch out. I switch out into my Nidoking. Unfortunately for me, he goes for Sleep Powder, but I figured Nidoking was the best thing on my team to be put to sleep right now, because Nidoking kind of isn't relevant against any of his team anymore. Crobat will outspeed, Kingdra will outspeed and kill in the rain, and Roserade is just, I guess, able to take out Nidoking as well. So I figured put Nidoking to sleep, go into Heracross, scare him out. I actually kill him, and then I can go into Heracross, and at that point in the match, anything he switched in, if he would have stayed in with Crobat or switched into his Kingdra, either way he would have lost both of his Pokemon. So that's going to be amazing for me. That's going to be a win. He does kill my Heracross there, but now I can switch into Alomomola and just stall him out for the rest of the game. Go for Scald, whichever, but that's going to be the game. It was a fun UU match for Black and White 2, and I hope everyone enjoyed. Please check out my blog. I will be posting an article very soon. And I hope you're enjoying my Black and White 2 matches as much as I am. Hopefully, as you can see, I'm beginning to upload a little more frequently. Hopefully this can continue. And again, I'm sorry that it was kind of a lame narration, but right now it's really late. Everyone in my house is asleep, so I had to be kind of quiet. And I'm a little rusty in narrating again, as you can see, because I haven't uploaded since, well, I've uploaded 2 or 3 videos in this past week, but before that I hadn't uploaded since about January. So I'm a little rusty, but I'm getting back. So I hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching.